Good morning there, chatty chatters. Welcome back. Good to see you all here. Good morning, good morning. Oh boy. All right, let's go ahead and get into this one. Good morning and good to see you all here for some more news cycle. An upcoming industrial post-apocalyptic city builder with a lot of cool stuff going on. Oh man. That's weird. Video game initiated. There we go. All right, welcome back to News Cycle. As we fix this up, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was tough on me. This game was mean to me. And I think today we might start a new game. Let's see if we can change this. No, come on. Anyway, yeah, so yesterday we played News Cycle. We hit like a little bit of a wall, and so today I want to kind of continue and, well, I don't know, maybe see if we can start anew, although I'm not sure why. Alright, we're gonna have to look this up. Anyway, wait, hold on. Ooh. I just found something cool. Really? Does this work? Hold on. Oh, okay, we'll do that. It'll be a little weird to zoom, but yeah, we're good. Okay, anyway, sorry. Yesterday this game broke me, and I don't know how to feel or think about it. It was actually kind of tough. Yeah, so anyway, I'll explain. Game's in early access, and we kind of hit a wall with what we were doing because we're at a point where we can't produce enough linen to get enough clothes or enough, a couple of resources that are kind of stun locking us. So, but News Cycle is still a lot of fun, and this is kind of an earlier build before the release build, so some things, including the map that we played on, are supposed to be hard, I think. And I'm like debating, do we start a new city and just speed build all the way back to where we were? Kind of start fresh with all the lessons learned? I think that might do us good to try to get as far as we can. So, I mean, we could go back to where we were and try to make it work, but I don't know. What do you guys think? New city? I think we do a new city. I think we start fresh, honestly. I think we could maybe save it, but I think we could speed run and get back to kind of where we were. Also, I'm curious to know, just out of curiosity, we were in the steppe. We're on normal difficulty, but I want to try the new city. I want to see if the map is different. I actually don't know if the game procedurally generates things where it's like the map will be different but the same each time. In other words, we chose step, but will it be like a completely different map? Let's see. Fertility should be right over here. I think it's kind of the same, actually. What about water? Trying to see if it randomly spreads out stuff or what? Huh. I feel like it's the same map and pretty much the same layout as before. Maybe some things like stone and iron are randomized? Problem with fertility, though, is I can't really actually tell how fertile it is. Like, this shows green, but this could still be a tier 1 fertility. Yeah, there's combat in this game. I want to see if there's a way to actually change those settings. Again, if we go step and then change difficulty, can we adjust the map at all here? Rainfall dependent regeneration of organic resources. Oh, neat. Birth rate, water consumption. Okay, so yeah, a lot of this doesn't really have much to do with the map. Alright, I think we're going to start in the meadows just to make sure that we absolutely guarantee. Some of the things that we had to do is like, we had to have a farm for linen, we had to have farms for wheat, then we had to have multiple of those because we had to have enough farms for like alcohol. Like we would have had to have a grain farm for alcohol, a grain farm for wheat, and then linen farms and stuff, so. But we'll speed run back to where we were. I think that other city was kind of savable, but it would have been like just kind of a frustration thing, so. Whatever. We're going to make this city better. Let's build it like better than before. With lessons learned, we're going to make the greatest city ever. We're going to make Tampa. I'm kidding. What is that? Oh, mine deposit, okay. I want to build in that new map type too, with the mountain, but I think we have to like beat a mission first. Yeah, that other city, I think it was salvageable. I think we could have done that, but I think it was totally doable, but it would have just been me whining. And we don't want that. Plus the, honestly, this map kind of matches more where we are on the map and is just kind of more pretty. Something more interesting to look at. Okay, so we're building gathering camps, field camps. Winding equals content. Yeah, true. I like the struggles that it gave me, though, but some of them were like, not really much I could do about. Like, the fertility of the land, it showed a lot of green, but then that was like tier 1 fertility with a permanent debuff of the forest fire. So it's like, land's fertile, but land's not. Land's not hot. Quick maths. This map's nice. I think so too. It's a pretty map. And I'm going to make things more organized so we can actually keep track where stuff is and not get so easily lost, and it'll be good. Okay, we gotta research soup kitchens. Let's do that. Do knowledge and lumber. What do we got for people? 35, okay.
Together stronger.
Okay, go ahead and start cutting down trees. We need to build a road to the mine to increase efficiency, but we'll wait until we get more stone. Yeah, bricks. Bricks are important. Oh, man. Yeah, that's one of the things we learned is that just we need a ton of bricks. Hey, Tan. Was that iron? Iron there, okay. Oh, plus we also get, we also get fish in this map. Although I think the tundra map is the best, honestly. The tundra map is like the mountain map from Farthest Frontier, where I think the tundra map I think has a coastline. It's also got a river through it, and it's just more beautiful. And we could build bridges over that river, and we could also build tunnels in this game. But again, they take bricks. Oh, are we gathering mushrooms yet? Not sure if I put a food source down yet. Oh, we can put one right there. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. This game comes out on the 18th of January, yeah. Bum, bum. I want more pop-ups over buildings when there's an issue. Like this one still needs a road connection, but now that went away. I did change it to like resource view to see what it's producing, but I feel like I want more information. Alright, let's see. Okay, basic construction for our soup kitchen. Exclamation point game. Our first new member. All right. Should have one new member now. That's the timing. Okay, we're producing mushrooms now. Wow, 12 stone just to make a road like that? Okay. Alright, soup kitchen developed. Cool. We'll keep those production buildings together so we can keep an eye on production. I think maybe we'll put them here. Build all of our homes down there. More mining and such over there. Is this 3 and 3? Yes, okay. Okay, we're going to start with 2 of those. What do we got for workers? 13. Field camp, we need more stone. Man, lots of it right there. Beautiful. Luckily with these field camps, we don't need roads to them, but likely we will build wells along the way to those. So the wells do need roads, but the field camps don't. Or the gathering camps. Roads? So yeah. Left tab is a good way to actually keep an eye on who's working where and what they're doing. Or what they're making. Okay, we're speeding up again. Good, stone's coming in, good. And we get a lighthouse to look at here, too. Vanishing remnant of the old world may still hold gifts for us. With skilled hands and the right resources, it may even be brought back to life. Oh! There's a way to rebuild old buildings. Well, I wonder if in the other maps we could do that. I think the Tundra has some sort of building. And the steppe has that, like a satellite dish or something like that. There must be something for each of the maps where they can be used to signal for people. somehow. Can we build a stockpile yet? I think we have to research that. Or we already did. No, we did. Good morning, Nerdapalooza. Good morning. Okay, I'm going to build 2 stockpiles next to each other. Later on, I think we can upgrade these, right? Oh yeah, a stockpile can be upgraded. So cool. We can upgrade those to tier 2. You see the top chat, live chat switch is gone? Oh, I still see it. Must be a glitch. YouTube getting rid of an unwanted feature? Not likely. Yeah, with lessons learned from the past, we're going to make a hell of a much more organized city for sure. Can be a much better place. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's a good way to see what buildings are new. Okay, good. Graveyards? Yeah. We can't even build a graveyard until like tier... I don't know, something. Alright, people moving in. It's a long time until we're able to develop a hole in the ground. It takes a lot of time, research, effort, consultation, and, you know, like experimentation. Like, this is something you're going to have to trial and error with multiple times. Okay, so now we got to get to a certain level before we unlock these things. We can't research them until we get more people in the town. So we want to build homes to increase that attractiveness. Ooh, rain. So we have 40 people in the camp. Each home holds 10, so we gotta build 4 of those. Quick maths. Alright, so we're bringing in more stone. We've completed our homes. Mostly. You know, I was thinking this game maybe needs some decoration. That'd be nice to increase appeal by spending a little bit of resource. You know, iron, whatever else. Benches, potted plants. Actually, I don't know what's more likely in this game. I guess a bench would be fine. Okay, we need more food. Or did I build one already? That looked like a pretty good place over there. Or wait, did I max this out? No, we're good. Alright, we'll check back on that one. Room of requirement? Absolutely. Bum, bum, bum. New shorts are up. Okay, we just need more mushrooms for the kitchens. We're making a good amount of meals, though. Plus 29. And now we gotta get just to 40 population, so... Oh, what we should do is increase the consumption. There we go. That'll get attractiveness up now. Where's the water? Well, we have a shoreline on this map, so I think it's salt water. And of course there's aquifers under the ground. Every map's different. I guess I have yet to see this map's fertility. That's something that confused me the other day, is that you get a certain level of fertility in this game. But the problem is, once you get to a certain point, a permanent, forever forest fire begins. Apparently trees that burn down don't actually burn down, they just burn forever. Like a permanent volcano just moves in next door and just starts bubbling and causing an absolute nightmare. It's also increased storage of certain things. I'm gonna put everything at 2,500. Water's at 5,000, that's fine. Let's actually make that 10. Yeah, trees will regrow, yeah. But the goal is not to necessarily build in this city, but eventually to explore the world map and build other cities and interconnect them. They're not necessarily cities like this, but they're more like they're like outposts, but they have things like this city does, like mines and logging camps and hunting facilities and such. Okay. And then we remember from yesterday that we should leave a bunch of room for like a... We could build another city block here. This would be for our tavern, our infirmary, guard towers. So I think we'll build another neighborhood here and here. And then leave utilities here. And then if we need to, build another neighborhood here and maybe here. Although the soup kitchens are going to take up a hell of a lot of space. Oh, winter? I don't want to delete that tree. Every tree is going to matter. We're going to need every little piece of log we can get. Is that mineable stone? No. Love it. Giant stones here. Amount of stone, 0. Give me a little bit. Oh, also this map will have visible snow. Yeah. The other map did not. The steps map was a little confusing, but I liked it. Okay, and then mushroom production cuts off at the end of the year. But we should have enough food to survive. Each map is a little different, though. I appreciate it. But if the steps map was that hard, where we had trouble with fertility for farming, which is kind of a requirement, and we can only farm in the city, I don't know. So we just need a peel to go up. What are we at now? Oh, we gotta name the camp too. Attractiveness is okay for now. Ooh, what's the last game of the year going to be? Good question. What game will we play at the end of the year? I don't know. I've really been enjoying playing Parkitect with everybody. It's been cool to see Colt and Indrid and Bradford and stuff get all creative again in the game. We'll see. Okay, more water coming in. Actually, we could go all in to permanently increase that. Water is going to be easy for a while. Food will be difficult. Name it Raptoria. Well, we got like Fort Bearclaw, which was our steps map, which was fun. I love that winter, though. Good transition. Still got to get 40 people in. Standing by. Good amount of stone there too. Jessica B Town. Well, we can make the rest of the roads while we wait. We're essentially just waiting for the game to give us more immigrants so we can just hit this goal and then start more research. I'm wondering, so it looks like we can somehow use the lighthouse, and each map seems to have an old world building that can be somehow rebuilt and used, but I'm not sure how or why. It would make sense to like build the lighthouse to maybe attract people to the city, but why? Why and how? Why? I'm like pre-planning things in my mind here. What's interesting too is that this map is kind of like the same each time that we've played it, but this map is different than the prologue and the demo, which led me to believe that perhaps the maps would be somewhat procedurally generated, but it looks like the landscape is the same, like the map layout, but where things are, like maybe food sources and like surface deposits, and also things under the ground, like copper and tin and whatnot, and where they'll be, what mountain they'll be found in, are all kind of randomized. But it seems like there are certain rules, like if you build a mine, you're probably not going to find like 4 iron deposits or whatever. It probably mixes it up a little bit. Which is cool. Game, are you gonna just send like 3 people to move in? That'd be nice. Alright, double rations. We're playing the early access version, which comes out on the 18th. Devs have sent over keys early, but I don't think the demo or prologue is available anymore on Steam. Although there might be one in the future. Now I feel like I should have scooted the soup kitchen up to the edge there. It's fine. Well, come on, game. Just give me like 3 or 4 people. Let's go. Hey, there's really nothing else for us to do at the moment until we can do research. And that requires 40 people. I guess I can build more wells. They're automated. Okay, well, we're building more wells and getting more water. Finally. Now we can play the game! Yay! But we need the game to acknowledge the fact that we're on a new cycle first. Do I need to name the town first? No, but I want to. There it is, new cycle. Now we can do research. Alright, so let's do... Let's do the tavern so we can attract more people. Then we'll do metalworking. Okay, they want us to build new homes. Okay, let's slow things down. Okay, so now time for the tavern. Actually, maybe we could build it down here. Yeah, that'd be a better spot, I think. And we'll save room for the infirmary, etc. Okay, and then we need the... other stuff unlocked. Okay, so we need the metalworking. And I gotta put those guys to work in like a soup kitchen or something. I mean a gathering building. We need one more mushroom gatherer somewhere. Or we'll put them on logging. Music sounds like the Starfield intro. Oh, yeah. Let's build those houses. We'll build 4. That means now we have housing up for 80. I think we'll leave this block for our infirmary and other things like that. One more time, we're back, baby. Yeah. Yeah, that last city was okay. I think we're doing very well in that city, but it did become a little A, unorganized because we were learning how everything laid out, and B, we were just waiting a long time for things like, I mean, it would take like an entire in-game day to get one linen. And I really want... What I should have did in that map is said no to making advanced clothes. It's a shame that there's not a way to go back. Like, every once in a while the game will ask you, hey man, it's time we start making super good clothes. So you go from making clothes just out of, like, animal hides to then making it out of animal hides and linen. But if you get in a pinch and run out of linen... there's no way to actually make any sort of clothes out of leather again. Like the people would rather die of exposure and hypothermia than ever wear anything that didn't have linen in it. My God, could you imagine being caught out in the open? Oh my God. Can you trade? Yes, there is a trader that will come by eventually. Okay, more research. Let's do power grid, but we need metal. Okay, let's do some metal.
Together stronger.
We can build the buildings, but we'll need more people. Alright, let's do metalworking on this side. Oh, good, mission complete. We'll start here. So I'm probably going to build a line of forges all the way down that way, but we don't want to build them too early. Don't want to build over that. That's literally iron. We'll mine that out. Stone, but it's valuable. Build that there for later. What was the last thing we needed? Oh, I think that was it. Because we needed a forge and then a smith to make tools, right? And we'll need lots of iron to make the windmills. Oh, okay, so we need iron in order to make the tavern. So we'll just let the people mine iron. That'll make ingots, and then the tavern will be built, and then people won't complain. Cool. I'm a funny guy. Well, thank you. Thank you. I know, fancy calling this. These people refuse to, like, at a certain point, they start asking for avocado toast and mineral water. And it's like, well, we have regular water and we have beef stew. Oh, dude, not interested. I'd rather die. Would rather die. And when they die, we can't bury them. Because, you know, that's an advanced technology. We could discover metalworking, like metallurgy and smelting, before we can discover digging hole in ground. Yeah, I love the music. Game music is good. There'll be more infection-free zone, yep. Right after this video. After the stream. Alright, now we can build the tavern. Morale. I'm not taking any hits to workforce to all classes permanently. F that. That's one of the things that, yeah, we're not taking hits to the workforce anymore unless it has to happen. I don't want the debuffs anymore. Should be able to research wind power, yep. Okay, we need to pull back on food a little bit. This city needs a Lego factory? Hell yeah. That's like the basics of survival. Food, water, and Lego. That'd be a great channel name. That actually would be a very good channel name. Okay, objective complete. And we're making tools, but very small amounts. Okay, so these folks need electricity. I don't know if that's a requirement or if it just helps boost production. I feel like it'd be maybe both. Okay, we want to build where the power is the strongest, like right there. I'm not even sure if these have to be connected to the grid. Or if it just magically connects. Connects? Those were fun. I'm going to start with 3 windmills there. You want them to make more keys for infection-free zone? Yeah, I don't know how that's working exactly. They're creating artificial scarcity, but I think it might have something to do with maybe keeping some people who buy the game to be more like beta users. And they probably disclose that when you buy it, like, hey, we're not done with the game, we want feedback. Like, if you're willing to buy it, please also give us as much info as you can, which is fair. Yay, we're out of food. That's bad. However, we could start doing meat production. If we make 22 tools, we'll be able to start hunting so we can survive the winter. So if they make these windmills, then we can make tools, then we can research hunting, and then we can have meat. Neat. Windmills are almost ready. I guess they don't have to be connected. I don't know. You'd think that, you know, windmills would need to be close to the road because of the power lines, but I don't know. Boys, Nick, thank you very much for the 16 months as a hatchling. Thank you to all you guys for your memberships. Enjoy your holiday emotes. Now we need to do, what, 22 tools? Well, at least we got over 2,000 logs. That's going to last us. Shut that building down for now. Let's reallocate that workforce to make more tools. I'm loving this city already. This is much more organized. Like, I can already picture what I want to do, at least for the kind of the residential sector and a little bit of the industrial. I think we'll build more industrial over here eventually. And definitely up here. And then over here, farming. Actually, you know what we got to do is make sure we're not building over fertility areas. So we'll just have to remember a lot of fertility on the far left, far right side. Oh, what now? Oh, they're mad about the food thing. Okay. Apparently they need this food in order to survive. Interesting. Oh, we did it. Okay. Yeah, Anno 1800 is fantastic. I mean, anytime that there's if you're on the fence about anything, I mean, the best time ever is a Steam winter sale or a sale of any kind. And again, if it's not for... Play it for a couple hours. If it's not for you, you can return it. 2 hours. If you're like, I don't really like this, then It's hard to judge a game like Anno in 2 hours, but, you know, if you have technical issues or it just doesn't give you that wow factor you were expecting, yeah, just return it and just, you know, in the thing, just say, oh, not for me. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay, we have enough tools now. Good. Now we gotta wait for that to complete. And then we can just change the soup kitchens to do that recipe. Okay, we're gonna slow things down. And we can do fishing too. The game's gonna look a little laggy. You can actually slow it all the way down to 0.1 speed, so it's like doing it frame by frame. And let's get another 3 people working on fishing. Actually, is there any more? I don't know if I built more soup kitchens. We'll get our fish numbers up though, and then we'll use fish as a backup. And now we're bringing in leather, which is good because that's for clothing. And leather we're going to need and have a lot of that. Okay, we have enough meals for everybody. Whew, that was close. And then we can always like switch the recipe from, you know, we can have mushrooms in storage for a few years and then switch back to, we can produce variety. When it's the spring again, we'll switch back to mushrooms with one of them. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now they want us to train craftsmen. Which might require paper already. Oh, actually, no. It's going to require a higher population. So we got to get our population up. We're at rookie numbers right now. Got to get that pump those numbers up. Pump them up. Pump, 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 pump. Yeah, banished, farthest frontier, Anno, end zone, a world apart. The vibes. I think we're also going to need to make paper, which we haven't yet discovered. And the population goal we have to hit is called... It's 50. Still thinking of a name. Ah, I got a perfect name. Port Raptoria. Yeah, based on the last playthrough, yeah, we'll hit a point where health will become a huge thing, and that's clothing to keep people warm, and medicine even when they get sick. From that warmth. Like, even if they're warm, they'll still get sick. Okay. Anywhere else we could mine iron? There's an iron right there. Do half and half now. Alright, we'll go up to regular tool consumption, regular food consumption. That'll get attractiveness up. We're approaching 60. That's good. We're at 45. 2 more people need to move in. Good day, Raptoria. Hello. Alright, the spring is sprung again. We could build our vocational camp. Could build that there. And we know we're going to need more power. I'll build that right now. What's their problem? Oh, they're mad about having to work. That's another thing, too, that I didn't do in our previous playthrough, too, is that we could actually turn this slider up and have them work harder. But then it reduces their efficiency, so it's like, what the hell? I don't know. I never think it's a good idea to adjust those efficiency sliders. If you reduce how productive people are, then they'll die because they're, you know, not making as much stuff, and some of those things are things they need to live. And then make too much, and then they're mad. Prepare the stockpiles. cut back on food a little bit so we can hit that number. And then we should be alright. I am enjoying this one, yep. The problem is, this is kind of an earlier build, so it's, some things might not be working as they intend. But I think on the 18th of January, you know, they got a couple weeks to, like, tighten things up. And apparently this is a little older build that I have access to. I'm not sure how old, but I have hopes that at least it'll be better on launch. We shall see. Should we be storing more water? Scout from another land. Oh, that's great art. Oh good, we got 4 people, which I think means we'll hit a new cycle. We did. Now we need paper. So we need vocational training to unlock the use of paper. Winter's here again. The ocean, windmills, Dutch breathing intensifies. Look at that pretty tree. Pretty tree, pretty, pretty tree. Pretty, 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 pretty tree. Okay, I'm going to do huge distribution here. So that way we can try to, yep, get more people. That's exactly what we want. I think I want more people smelting. Build another forge. Whoa. And some people just died. I guess not. Wow, they were lucky. Nobody was working there. The Zeus tax. We had to just pay the Zeus tax. When am I playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag? I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. I'm going to buy it before the end of the Steam sale. So it'll be anytime, really. It's one of those games where I think so many people continuously mention Black Flag as one of their favorite even now. Like, if I ask people their top 3, that one's always in the list. So I feel like that any time's a good time for that game. And I think I want to play it before Sea of Thieves drops. And I'm sorry, Skull and Bones. And I forget when Skull and Bones comes out, but it's soon. So we can at least you know, start it beforehand. All right, let's switch to paper. Wow, we're actually getting a lot done. Lumber mill, we could build more. It's in February? Okay. So then next month. Soonge. I think we should make more ingots before we make more tools. Oh, beautiful. Perfect fit. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Skull and Bones actually was not, you know, everyone's going to dunk on it. Because yeah, it seems to be the popular thing to do. I actually was surprised at how much was there. For as much as that game has been delayed, moved around, messed with, etc., I was actually impressed. I was like, wow, okay, there's actually something here. Produce 400 paper. And to be fair, I'm happy to see more Ubisoft games because I'm tired of just playing like one or two of them. And those sea shanties were pretty good. Oh. Dust storm over the water. Okay, so now we are making paper. We're gonna have to start with cultivation early. We realize how early we need to work on that. Let's start sending out scouts first, though. If we start sending out scouts early, then we'll bring in a lot of good stuff. The trading lady, not now. Prices are too high. You've been loving Avatar, but a lot of attack comments. Yeah, it's like, you know, if something's not perfect, then it's just popular to just say. Well, honestly, YouTubers, I think, are often the problem for that. I mean, there's certainly a lot of valid criticism, but the thing that gets the most traction is empty. They're bad. Game bad. Empty bad. Game bad. Empty. Empty. Boring. You know, so it's like Skull and Bones, bad. It was so bad that I got the game and played it for a few hours and covered it. And it's much easier to say it's bad, dump it, and then move on to the next one than it is to actually play and finish anything with diminishing returns on views after part 6. But, you know, YouTubers won't tell you that. Like the day before, well, I mean, there was valid criticism there because the studio shut down and the game is no longer for purchase and the servers will be gone and everyone will be refunded. That's a little different. That's a different tier of, like, bad game. But I don't know, man. In comparison, Gollum maybe wasn't that bad, and Avatar not that bad. I mean, honestly, you could just make a thing saying everything's bad. Dude, Baldur's Gate 3, bad, horrible game. Empty World. You know, just make some claims, throw out a little bit of supporting evidence, but people will agree with you based on where, you know, what the consensus is of 8 other videos they didn't watch. So if they go to YouTube and they see a few headlines that also say game bad, then game bad. Even if it was just a blank black screen. You just put up a thumbnail, 26-minute blank screen. Game bad. Let's Go on Bones is bad. I mean, the beta actually got me wanting to play the full game. I mean, nobody's played the full game. I have no idea what that game will be like. The beta did its purpose of wanting me to play. Like, the beta was good, and the timer was ridiculously stupid. They let you play from Friday to Sunday, but only 6 hours within 3 days. And it's like, I would have played the hell out of that and kept exploring. Like, I wanted to see what types of things were in that game. They had bounties, they had different islands, they had ship upgrades. I'll have to play with friends. I didn't get a chance to do that, but like, it made me want to play the game more, which was a good thing. But I don't know why the hell they limited it to 6 hours. In that case, it's like, well, yeah, I didn't get to do much in the 6 hours, but I don't know why the hell they did that. But we all know the worst pirate game ever is Sea of Thieves. Even though we all like it, we truly know it's horrible and bad. Because, dude, it's so boring. You have to travel on the open seas from point A to point B, as pirates did. It's just as bad as Flight Simulator. Dude, once you get up to cruising altitude, game bad. Dude, you have to go up to a certain altitude and then sit there and wait for time to pass in order for distance to be traveled. Ridiculous and unplayable. Microsoft Flight Sim needs to patch the game to be like Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, where you can quantum or jump. But even then, bad. Why is it not immediate? I want fast traveling like in the best game of the year, Starfield. Where you just fast travel from oh, what's that across the street? Here, let me fast travel, load screen. Okay, cool, I'm here now. Well, I guess I didn't have to come over here. Let me load screen back to the other screen. But even then, Starfield wasn't that bad. I don't know, man. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people reviewing games now are just Anno 1800 artisans. Like, I'm just from the era where I just see things differently, to where it was just like, we did a lot of gambling as kids. You'd get you'd get the extendo weekend from school, where it would be like, Monday would be like Martin Luther King Day or something like that, and you'd have the extendo weekend, and you go to Blockbuster and you're like, oh boy, what's this game gonna be like? And you just it could suck horribly, like Mylon's Secret Castle, that angry video game nerd makes fun of. And you didn't know if that game was gonna be just too difficult or weird, or like you wouldn't understand it. I mean, imagine how many times you would have had to have rented Zelda: A Link to the Past to even get anywhere. Like, if you had that for the weekend for, like, 2-3 days as a kid, and you were able to rent that for, let's just say somehow you were able to magically play 72 hours. You realize, even, like in the 90s, as an adult without access to the internet or whatever, even adults would be like, okay, like, where do I go? What's this item? It was just all trial and error. But you didn't know you were playing a good game until you kind of like finished it. But yeah, instant gratifications and not playing it. Yeah, it's always funny when you get the 2 hours not recommended. I don't know. I feel like YouTube comments should have that too. This video and person who is playing this game is bad. And then just, when you hover over the comment, it should just say, watched 0.1 second of video. It's like, maybe this comment's not a good comment. Like, that would be a good system. It would be like Steam reviews. That's a good system. On the other hand, if all the comments are like, this is the greatest creator ever, I'm crying and shaking, and it says 1 second, do we have some beep boops? Do we have some bots? All right, let's get to 100 population. But yeah, that's why I just see things differently, and I guess I'm more patient on those things because I realize, I don't know, YouTube has broken a lot of people where you watch a video, a time-lapse series of somebody building a city and city skylines, and so you imagine you can do the same in 10 minutes. But it doesn't make any of their criticisms less valid. If they're making valid points, it doesn't change that. But it is a rush to conclusions. Everything's wrap it up. Like once the video starts, you're immediately wrapping it up. Guys, here's why this video is bad. Sponsored by Squarespace, NordVPN, etc., etc. Okay, guys. Golem was bad because other people said bad. Okay, bye. Oh, this is a permanent effect. Ration sizes per capita increased by 30 for each distribution level. No, you guys are being artisanano. Get out of here, artisans. Now we'll play Open TTD soon whenever Uthras and Elmox are around. Rex, thank you very much for the 3 months as a raptor egg. And thank you for your art as always. I saw your reply, but I haven't yet had a chance to reply to your reply. Soon there'll be TikTok for games. Yeah, 2 minutes long. No. A TikTok live stream should be 8 seconds. All of Baldur's Gate 3 should be completed in that time, and then we move on to Baldur's Gate 4 waiting room. I'm already bored of GTA 6. Guys, GTA 6, old news, dead. I'm on to GTA 7. I'm excited to see what's coming next. You know, GTA 6 was great. It's not out yet. None of us know what will happen, but we've moved on. But anyway, yeah, that news cycle is really it's a shame because for people who may enjoy something, they're you know, on one hand there is a risk with spending money on a game that might actually not interest you. But I've played games good and bad, and I appreciate playing them all. It's the same with pizza and ice cream. I've had ice cream and pizza that aren't as good as others, but I mean, pizza ain't bad. 8-second video. Yeah. But I mean, you know, if you enjoy a game and you stumble across a couple of videos that say news cycle bad, don't, you know, avoid the game, bad, incomplete, like, but then you enjoy but you bought it and you've been enjoying it before you saw that vid, then just enjoy it. Don't let anybody change your mind on that. Like, if you've enjoyed something and then they make some valid points where you're like, oh yeah, I didn't like that. They're right. That doesn't mean you have to hate the game now, you know. So wait a minute, all the things I enjoyed I was lied to. I lied to myself about enjoying that. No, you liked it. Don't bring yourself and your experience down because of that. It's like enjoying a really good soup or a meal, and then someone's like, oh, that meal that you ate? Dude, did you just have like Christmas ham and scalloped potato? Dude, actually eating a lot of food is actually not good. Oh, you're right, dude. Every Christmas meal that I had with my family was actually a lie. I didn't enjoy any of those laughs or memories or sharing time together. It was actually bad. They were right the whole time. Can you plant weed, brah? I mean, there's some herb that we can grow. We'll see about that soon enough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The kale yard. I think the kale yard can be grown anywhere. I think you can grow vegetables, herbs, and maybe even... Oh, wait a minute. There's a thing called crop rotation, which allows us to grow linen and grain. Linen would be needed for clothing later. Grain will be needed for alcohol, for medicine, and or beer, etc., etc. And the kale yard grows herb, which is needed for medicine. Now I was trying to think if the kale yard is just a lesser farm, like if it's just the tier 1, if it can grow anything. I wonder if that's a thing, actually. When we unlock crop rotation, maybe I was able to build the kale yard anywhere. I don't know if I think the kale yard has a reduced productivity, but doesn't require fertility. Like it just works at a lower... oh man, like... Maybe... Okay, we'll have to experiment with this. In our other playthrough, maybe with the kale yard, I would have been able to get past our little hump. We'll see. But we'll check. Isn't it a fact of videos on YouTube getting more negative views? Yeah. Because it creates controversy and people want to say that's not true, and it creates, arguments in the comment section and people either agreeing or disagreeing. But I mean, the amount of... There's a lot of regurgitation where it's just like, this game is trash, but no actual explanation as to why. And then if they do explain, then it just seems like a deranged, crazy person writing like a college thesis on why game bad. But it's like, man, look, hot dogs probably aren't so great for you, but if you enjoy it at a ball game every once in a while and you enjoy the memory around that, then that shouldn't... When the experience and when the overall... everything, all things considered, is better than just looking at the... Like, if we super micro analyze the particular ingredients in the hot dog, yeah, probably not great, but I don't know, man. Going back to all the Labor Day weekends, Memorial weekends at Grandma's house and having everybody, cooking on the grill and making hot dogs, I wouldn't, probably not the healthiest thing, but do I go back in time and remove hot dogs from being invented because of that? No. It's the same with Gollum. Like, we played Gollum on the channel a couple of times. It was funny as hell. Like, I wouldn't take back that experience at all. Besides, if you're watching, a YouTuber do it, and they're trying to be entertaining to you, then at least, there's that. Because sometimes people will be like, dude, why are you playing this? For you. Because it's fun. It's fun to see you guys react to things. And, in the case of Gollum, I think I got that key for free. And it was the same with the day before. And it... I don't know, there's too much hive mind. Like, I expect you guys to make your own decision on things. And that we all don't have to agree on whether it's good or bad. It's good or bad for the particular person, but the overall is just different. Like, I think most things overall like that are good, but we just have to kind of, like, know that it might not be... Like, I don't know. Some games are just more fun to stream to you guys than it would be to play alone. But I can't think of any... Well, like Parkitect. Like, we played Parkitect last night. The reason that's so fun is because I get to share... all my friends' creations with you guys. Like, I get to show off how creative my friends can be. Sometimes you guys will ask, like, oh, dude, what do you play off stream? Pretty much nothing, because when I do that, I don't know, it'd be like being a chef, where it's like, well, I would rather have made a meal for a bunch of people than just made a meal for me. Oh, love that road system. Reviews help me save my money. Well, no, you're looking to spend that money elsewhere, I think. I think reviews help you to properly invest things. Like, for example, I've been saying recently, there's a bunch of free games on the Epic Game Store, and even if you guys don't like the Epic Game Store, you definitely should you definitely should still get games on the Epic Game Store, so that way you don't buy those particular games on Steam, and then use that money that you would have spent that game on Steam to then just get other Steam games. I mean, that's one way to look at it. You might want to prefer to just have absolutely everything on Steam. That's totally fine. It'll cost you a little more because you're not getting the free stuff on Epic, but you know, if Epic ever has some crazy, insane thing happen where they give away Baldur's Gate 3 suddenly magically free on the Epic Game Store, everyone's going to rush over there, and all the money they would save on buying Baldur's Gate 3, they could then spend on something else. Some other Steam game, which is cool. Then you get double. Then you get Baldur's Gate and then something else. If that ever magically happened, which I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Yeah, a new game on the Epic Game Store pretty soon, too. Use code Raptori at checkout. All right, this lady's bringing 20 of her friends. Cool, ma'am. Welcome to the queue. Everyone already has Baldur's Gate 3? Not me. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people, too, who don't have it yet. But that's just because they're playing other games. They know it's good, they just haven't gotten around to buying it. There's got to be a lot of people who are playing other games from this year who... Yeah. Do you get credit using your code on free games? I think so, yeah. Anytime that you guys... Even if you download a free game on the Epic Game Store, you can put in a creator code, and if you type in my name, I get credit for that through the Support a Creator program. Essentially, they just pay me a small portion of, well, actually nothing. If you download a free game, I think they just give me a shout-out fee, and I don't even know what that is. All I know is it supports the channel, but I don't even know what it is. All right, so it looks like the Kale Yard does require fertility. Yeah. Yo, Distic, thank you very much for the 5. I like watching you play these builder games because I've never had the patience. You have the experience and opinions. I don't, and I appreciate it. There you go, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate, you know, when some people will point out when things are not so good or clear with a game, or that there's... You know, every game's got problems and does things weird. Oh, look at how much more fertility is in this one. Dude, in the steps map, we were never able to get more than 3. Like, this was a blessing to get 3. Here we have, like, almost 6. Oh my god, there's more than that. Alright, but if I'm going to build this farm, it's going to be, like, cutting down trees, so I don't really want to do that. Oh, that's interesting. If you turn the layer off, it won't show you the... thing anymore. Manderlord is going to be lit AF. I agree, and I think somebody will come out and make a few. Someone's going to come out and make a few valid points about what that game might be missing at launch, but I mean, if you go on the developer's Twitter and like see how much the developer is trying to communicate with everybody on what he's trying to do, the wave of positive support for that game is just going to drown out any sort of valid criticism. Like, people will be like, yeah, it doesn't have these 3 things, but look at these 10 things it does have. I wish that was the case for all games, but that can't be the case for all games. We got so many free people. Oh, we need more iron. Okay, let's go slow for a little bit. But yeah, for me, you know, criticism can be just entertaining too. Like, literally Angry Video Game Nerd is just kind of a... makes pretty good videos on, like, you know, criticism of games from decades ago. Or business practices that were just kind of annoying. I mean, the dude even made fun of, like, the Game Boy. Okay, we'll build 2 farms there. But usually I don't necessarily have criticism for a game. It's more like a company's practices. Like, I think The Sims is good, and I think City Skylines 2 is good. But I see what, like, for example, Paradox and EA does in order to try to, we know damn well that they're trying to... It's like those toys that they would sell where, like... I can't remember what toys there were, but there would be toys where you could buy... If you collect a whole set, they would each come with a little piece. There'd be like 8 toys, 8 different action figures, 8 different G.I. Joe, for example. And if you bought them all, they each would come with a small little part that would then let you build like a big O tank or something like that. So you could buy 1 or 2 of the G.I. Joes, but you'd be missing out on the full experience of getting the left tank tread, the right tank tread, the turret, the hull, all the other things. So it's like, well, if you want the full experience of G.I. Joe, you're going to have to buy all those toys. I mean, we've seen those business practices before, all the way back to the 80s and even before, of, dividing things up and making you buy things in small portions. All part of the plan. Yeah, FOMO as well, yeah. Fear of missing out. I mean, I use that tactic too. I'm like, hey guys, a new video went out. If you don't click that link, you might not see it, which is true because YouTube... I mean, even today, some people were in the chat saying, like, I didn't even get a notification for this stream. Which is like, that's an actual fear of missing out. YouTube's going to leave you behind. They don't care about you, chat. Which is why I think our criticism on YouTube ads is valid, too, where it's like, yeah, ads are literally what all YouTubers use to pay the bills in a majority of the cases. On the other hand, I'm like, yeah, it's way too much. Way too many ads, dude. Like, can we give everybody a break? And no. But the problem with YouTube ads is there's too many, and thus it drowns out everything that you've seen. Okay, so we need to reduce the number of people smelting. We have not enough iron. So let's shut these down for now. Then we'll go to the old clay pit, and we're going to start making bricks. We'll store up a bunch of clay for a while. What pizza am I eating? I haven't had pizza in a while. I can't remember even the last one. There was some local place, and they were running a deal, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. Rare that I have fast food nowadays. Pizza's not necessarily fast food, but I mean it's a little higher quality, I think, than that. But of course, I finish my farms right when the winter hits. We're gonna store up a bunch of vegetables. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
You really did.
Ever have micro machines? Hell yeah, I did. Micro machines were like that too. You had to buy each little set in order to build the big O city. Which is why I get fascinated by all those little... Whenever I see a building in City Skylines or like a complex or something like that, I love that. I love that. Mm-hmm. Baldur's Gate, no microtransaction was a good move. Yeah, it's amazing how making a good game is actually a good move. On the other hand, we're also part of the problem. I had heard, and I may misspeak here, but do your own research on this one. From what I can recall, all of the money that StarCraft 2 made for Blizzard and Activision, all the sales of StarCraft 2 when it came out up until now were less than a World of Warcraft skin or a Diablo skin, something like that. They released a skin or a mount or something on World of Warcraft or Diablo or something, and that skin alone made more money than the entire production of a game. Which is why developers keep doing the skins thing. And that's why they won't stop. It all started with that damn horse armor. And here we are. But, you know, then there's games like Palia where, you know, I didn't pay a damn dime for that game, and I had fun with it, but I'm not buying a fake straw hat for $8. Even a penny would be too much. By the way, guys, speaking of things that you can't own and are fake and digital, don't forget to become a member and spam those awesome emotes. That's right. Express yourself in the chat and become a member today. It's the same thing, Izzy. It's the same thing. You know. But, you know, you're supporting me and my team and not necessarily just Bobby Kotick. And this Bobby Kotick and the Golden Parachute. That should be a kid's book. It's the same but different. It is, yeah. It is. It's true. But the emotes are fun. I mean, like literally, to see you guys use those emotes and to have your support that way is motivating for the channel as a whole. As where you buy horse armor or something like that, it's just lines on a graph. It's just you know, it's just this at a corporate meeting. Like, yeah, we released the new Chad Santa emote. Looks like dividends are up on the returns of the Q4 for the Southern District. Like, that's all that is whenever they release a skin in World of Warcraft or something. Yeah, looks like the gamers like the pink sparkly thing. Let's do more pink sparklies. You know, when it becomes scientific, it takes all the fun out of it. Which is what I was saying about the hot dogs earlier. And they do say ignorance is bliss, but I think that's also, it doesn't have to be ignorance. It could also just be acceptance, where it's like, you know, I think we're going towards that now, where it's like people are not dumb. They accept that that's the way things are, and that there's great forces at work to ensure that they stay that way forever. In other words, it is what it is. Bird. Ooh, food is low. Oh, we just need more soup kitchens. We gotta pay the soup kitchen tax. Alright, let's get to work on that. Where's the soup kitchens? I feel like we should put these up here now. Could I squeeze one more in? I think we could. I think we could squeeze one more in. Probably not a good time to do that. I'll just fix it on the other side. Oh, yeah, we can fit it there. And then what do we got? Tons of tools. I'll just take the tool team. Well, we'll shut these down for now. Hot dogs and pizza, yeah. Kind of weird that we're seeing sandstorms here, even though it's like, I think it would be dissipated by the water and also all the rain that we get here and snow. This map's nicer though, because we actually get to see like some sort of season. Oh, great. Now we're hearing lightning or whatever. That means somebody's gonna get hit. Oh, this building got hit by... Oh, it's been inactive. The hell? Did it get hit by lightning or something and repaired? No wonder food's low. That was weird. I think this game, there is some issues where buildings, yeah, sometimes they won't have a symbol above them and it's hard to know that a building's not working. I tried Dave the Diver. It's harder to aim than it looks watching Raptor. Yeah, that's why I played that one with the mouse and keyboard. Aiming in Dave the Diver can be a little tricky. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Floppy Sword. You have a good day, too. Star Wars Outlaws needs to set a release date. That game looks great. It's cool. You get to be like a space pirate. That's cool. We need more pirate games, and we need more space pirate games, or just like space transportation in general. Cool to see it in the Star Wars universe. Glad we're getting games that are not all just Jedi all the time. I mean, Jedi stuff's cool, but there's more to that. I want a Jabba the Hutt simulator where I just get to eat and then just like feed people to the Rancor, which I defeated, by the way, just as a reminder to everybody. There is threat of attack in this game, but I haven't seen it yet. I've seen in the trailer for this game, there seems to be a large destroyer or a ship that will pull up. Like a Navy destroyer will try to attack your base, and you have to build artillery cannons to defend. There's also security towers that you can build, but I don't know what exactly that means. Like, you build security towers and it provides security, but I don't see any sort of crime or anything. But again, it's early access, so maybe those things will be fleshed out later where there'll be a crime rate and things like that. Oh, you spotted Maneater in your epic library? That's what I call a dumb fun game. That was really cool. Maneater was a very well done game. It was just like, hey, play as a shark, eat a bunch of people, some crazy characters will like chase after you. Like shark hunters will come after you. It was very cool. The ground looks weird now. Wait, something happened where all the grass got removed? Wait. That's weird. Hold on. Oh, that's weird. Something happened where all the grass just disappeared. Huh. The hell? Let's reload that save and see if that fixes it. That's weird. I've never seen the grass disappear before. There are small issues like that in this build where grass will disappear. I guess we saw that, and the music will stop playing until like winter comes, which is weird. Yeah, the forest fire thing is a permanent debuff for the campaign, but if you play sandbox, I don't think that's a thing. But they're trying to encourage you to go out and explore, which by the way, we got to build our scouts now. Yeah. Ancient Cities is fully released, yes. It is at 1.0. They are still working on it though. I don't know, man. Early access and like full release don't seem to matter much anymore. Oh, it was winter. It just didn't show snow on the ground. That's why. That's why there was no grass. Anyway, yeah. Ancient Cities is one we'll play on the channel again. It's getting more fleshed out. I just want to see more games like Dawn of Man. Like the people who made that game went on to make a platformer game, and they want to focus on that now. It's like, well, damn. What's up, James? Okay, we need more population. All right, let's build our scout thingy, and then build it up here. They'll go trek into the mountains, I suppose. So we'll send out the scouts and finally start exploring the world. What's up, Nerds of Metal? Happy New Year's to you as well. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever else. You know, just time with family or friends, or just some... I hope everybody got some time off and has been eating some good food or something like that. Just marking the end to a much better year than in recent years, at least for me. And next year, chat, I don't want to make any announcements, but I'll just make an unofficial announcement to where the last few years I've been going hard on YouTube because, I mean, for a while there wasn't really much else to do, you know. And so I might go outside a little bit more in 2024. So maybe some less streams or shorter streams, but that means I'm going to go out on some more walks, get my energy levels up, and go travel a little bit more. Yeah, I know. I'll still be here. Oh, there's like 3 wells there. Wow, there's lots of water up here. Jeez. Oh, whoa, they built like a cliff there. Jeez. Also, another thing we could do in this game is build trains. And the train could actually come into the city and you can have a station. And the train is supposed to connect your other settlements together with the main city. So that's cool. So that's why it takes stone to build a road. They actually kind of... the road will actually terraform a little bit. And then you can also build bridges and tunnels in this game, which is pretty cool. As you can see, not only can you build bridges across like a river, but you can also build it like that. Across like a ravine. And that's pretty cool too. Do you want me to get a HoloLens so I can stream the outside? I don't know. Outside will be me time. Okay, so now we can create scout teams. Kind of weird, like we can create scout teams without anybody free. They're just like a free workforce. Okay, let's send the scout teams to the same places together. We're going to send out one scout first, and then once she gets there, or whoever, we're going to move things around. Did anyone read the Rockstar CEO said about coming up with an algorithm to charge people per hour for a game? He said it's crazy you could spend $70 for a game and get 3,000 hours of entertainment out of it. Oh yeah, there will be a push to try to monetize. The goal now is to monetize every moment. You know, happiness and existence should be a subscription-based service. That's the way it'll be. All right, Clara's sending 20 people to our camp, so we should be getting a good... We're about to get 20 people in our camp, which is really good. And maybe some other survivors, too. So then we can start getting those mines working and then build bricks and whatnot. We should do some more research then. But that does require bricks. Oh, we can do clothing. The weaver, finally. You have 22 hours away from having 5,000 hours in Farming Sim 22. Damn, that's awesome. Farming Sim is so satisfying of like a game of production chains, and a lot of people just used to dismiss it as a boring farming game, and it is, but it's not. Storage is getting full. We'll see about that. Okay, we need bricks now. That's the last thing we're waiting on. I guess when Clara's people get here, we can adjust that a little bit. We'll see. Tan with 34 months. Hell yeah, brother. Time for yourself. Go get it. Beware of bears. Thank you. And thank you for your support. Okay, we made it there. So we're going to have both of them work together this time in the same region to double scout out a region faster. Okay, we've mined a bunch of clay. Oh, that has a limit again. Keep mining clay. I'm gonna go to the zoo to do a live video from the zoo. Maybe. I wouldn't be opposed. Okay, we're out of ingots now, so let's go ahead and reduce this to 0. Doing good. Doing good. Gentle Ben kind of bears. That was just false advertising from Big Bear. Okay, we got to start making clothing too. And a group of workers have arrived. Excellent. Build a tailor right there. Okay, let's go back to making lumber. The building's turned off. And Claire's group is almost here. Coal-rich land. Nice. Wow, that is huge. The fact that we found coal literally next to the settlement. Nice. Good work. Well, we'll have her go here then. Otherwise, they're just sitting around. Okay. This building should have ore. We have 1,400. We'll give it a second. Maybe it's got to just get delivered. Tailor requires bricks. So we have to make a kiln. Building doesn't seem to be working. Wait, none of these buildings are working. Why? This happens every once in a while where a building will just lock up and there's no reason why. They're not getting iron delivered, but we have iron. Okay, workforce 3, building on. Requires 3 iron ore, available 1,728. This sometimes happens, and it's like you have to change the recipe. Oh, look at that. I clicked it again. Oh, okay. That seems to refresh it. Okay, that's got to be patched. Because, like, here it's locked up and won't move, but if I click the recipe again, magically it restarts it. Okay. Alright, hopefully they patch that. Merchants here. Nothing I want yet. Alright, but now we got a bunch of people in here. Good. And we've reached a new cycle. Cycle 4. Now we've unlocked farming. Okay. We're going to build that kiln, which requires iron ingots. So they're making those now. The full group pumping out the ingots. And then we've got... we got to get those bricks so we can get clothes. That's our next thing. So let's worry about that. How are the scouts? He did not arrive yet. Now he did. Up in the mountains. Wow, look at all that stuff. Coal, iron ore. It's rugged terrain, though. Storage is almost full at 94. Could build some more storage. Actually, let me see what we can use to do research again. No, all is going to take bricks. Mostly. Tools are low. Okay, so the kiln and then the tailor will be made. Good. We don't need this many forges. I'm probably going to shut 1 or 2 of them down. Probably once we're done with our construction, we're going to shut that down. And then we'll go towards more food and bricks. Water. Are you late? I mean, to the start of the stream, yeah, but as with any live stream, you can kind of come and go as you please. Viewing 100% of the stream is mandatory, though, so we'll allow for a makeup day, which is now. Welcome to the stream, bro. We made a crazy amount of progress today so far. This is great. Oh, there we go. We can make bronze ingots there, but we'll need specialists, so we'll have to start on this adventure. So let's start trying to train specialists. We're going to need one for the tailor as well. So let's see who we can train. There we go. Now we're starting to make bricks. Cool. Now let's reduce this to 5. And let's try to get more food going. So let's do mushroom, fish, and meat. And we should do another one. More meat. Okay, so we're barely able to keep up with tool demand, but we're doing it. Apparently we got 3 specialists. We'll need 2 for each mine, plus 1 for the tailor. I also want to test the kale. What are we growing over here? Oh yeah, we're growing vegetables. Yeah. Reach storage limit for vegetables. Oh, we'll increase that then. The art in this game is pretty. Strange lights above. Oh boy. Now the game begins. Let's build additional storage like out here, where there's not much else. Aliens, yeah. I'm not saying it's aliens, chat, but it's aliens. Chief, the sun has been looking different since yesterday. It's almost lost its round appearance. Just like the stories told by the elders, there's nothing to be done. You might want to take a look. Hopefully it's nothing to worry about. Sun, Angie. Another solar flare. Oh boy. Bad omen. So the stories were true. We saw it with our own eyes. Half a century later, the same disaster is upon us again. We're not as fragile as the modern world that faced the first one, but I'm sure it'll bring nothing but harm. When and how, time will tell. There's nothing to be afraid of. Alright, and then all those bricks are going over there. Brick production is so slow. Get another worker there. Alright, there we go. So food numbers are up, tools are holding steady, plus. So far, so good. What's up, Zeno? Party bus, let's go. Now we got to take care of clothing. Well, I guess we'll switch to herbs then. Reach max storage limit for herb. What? Did you? Oh, good. 3 out of 4. Nice. Wait, the storage limit for herbs is 3,200. But that's not true. What? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do one vegetable and one herb. It's just moving slow. I didn't notice it. Okay. Looks like more coal up there too. Nice. We do have a good community. Damn good folks here. Indeed we do. Oh good, they're finally building that. Okay. So we'll need some more free workers for that. Logs. You think I'm cool too? Sometimes. Okay, we'll build a couple more windmills. Power's at 130. Eventually we'll have to build some mines and stuff before we can build the coal generator, which will come eventually. Luckily we haven't hit the permanent stun lock fire. Not yet anyway. It's going to happen though. Guaranteed. What are we researching next? Stable roots? Oh, all of it requires bricks. Alright, we'll do that after the tailor. Wait, what about expansion? Oh, or knowledge. They want dogs. Rations needed per capita increased by 20%. Plus 7 morale for all classes. But pest infestation chance is reduced. Because of cats and stuff. Sure. Oh good, the tailor's almost ready. Windmills are done, good. Now we can make clothing. We'll keep consumption medium for now. What's up, AJ? Okay, so now we're probably going to do mining next. We need more bricks, though. We're consuming more clay than we're producing, but that'll hold us for a while. So we'll be able to do glass production, better homes, better storage, better farms. But no matter what we build, we need more people. Which actually, we should start settling those nearby things so we can start attracting more settlers. So let's actually... The Highlands is going to be a great place to settle. Let's build a watchtower. Any place we fully explore... Yeah, we should build watchtowers everywhere, because this helps bring in immigrants. It's basically like a free building you can build. I mean, it costs a little bit, but brings in more immigrants, and that helps us to grow faster. Highlands established, good. Forest established, good. Mountains established, good. And then we just need region development. We need more research before we get all that stuff done. We gotta do a little bit more research. Looks like we can send people out there. Just to spread the word for bears. Uh-oh. Something is approaching. Chief, these sounds can only come from a machine. Could our ears be deceiving us? Let's calm down and see what's going on. Ah, there it is, the destroyer. I think we're gonna have to defend against that thing. The cutscene went all weird because I was in the map view. Okay, so each map I think is gonna have something to defend against, and in this case, I think it's just glitched because of I was in the other thing. So we can get attacked by that, the destroyer. Now, I think what happens is different based on where we settle. So, in the meadows, we have to fight a destroyer. There's also the tundra and the steppes, so I think maybe it'll be a tank or something like that in the other maps. I'm not entirely sure. But there's other threats. And those people clearly are not good. A World War II destroyer they have. Is there a flag? No. A demand for a meeting. Who the hell is this? Uninvited guests. I come on behalf of the Confederation of Autonomous City-States. My name is Senior Colonel J. Hamilton. I thought he was Senior. Of the 13th Squadron. I extend my greetings to you. I demand a meeting with the leader of this community. You may speak freely. Let me guess. Chief, Captain, or Mayor? I at least hope you don't call yourself General or Governor. Yeah, we do call ourselves the Governor. I can see your whole village getting worked up over my arrival. The beautiful machine that carried me here is the TMS Horror. Oh, that's wonderful. Despite being a century old, it's still fully functional. On the way home, we had an unfortunate series of incidents. We lost one of our engines in a violent storm that lasted for 2 weeks straight, and 3 of our comrades were severely wounded during the attempts to repair it. Despite an unresponsive rudder and a malfunctioning engine, thanks to my vast seamanship and leadership skills, we managed to follow the coastline and avoid being tossed around in the open sea, eventually finding your settlement. Well, we're glad you didn't incur any serious losses. If I thought you were sufficiently advanced, I would have liked to stay and establish diplomatic relations on behalf of the Confederation. Unfortunately, you only seem to be a bunch of stragglers. Wow. Therefore, without further ado, I request your support for a quick repair, which we cannot give anything in return. We also need to replenish our stock of supplies. Normally, a Confederate officer would not condescend to ask for anything from small and desperate settlements like yours, but today the circumstances demand it. Think hard about your answer. The Confederation does not make trades, but always responds to rejected demands. Wow. We shall not give, we shall only take. Now, what's interesting is we've been playing this for about 2 hours now. We've gotten to this point. So there's something that has triggered this event. So if we would have been streaming on our other map, I don't know if this event would have actually happened. So each of the maps, obviously, with the steps that's landlocked and whatnot, each of the different maps may have an event like this in the campaign that'll happen differently. So in this case, we have a destroyer pulling up that eventually I think we're going to have to defend against and build coastal batteries. But if they're not willing to trade with us and just showing up and wanting to take things, this is essentially just a aristocrat pirate, and he requires to be leveled. But why would we negotiate with these people by giving? They're only going to take more. But anyway, so we've been playing for like 2 hours, but in our many other streams of the steps and other maps, we haven't seen that. So maybe those other maps, because they're a little harder, don't have this event, which could be the artificial difficulty. So I'm wondering if each of the maps will have something different, like a tank or like a mech or something. I mean, I don't know, or a helicopter or something. Who knows? I mean, if they have a destroyer, who knows? But we'll provide you with necessary assistance. I don't see any reason to help. Whoa, what the hell, bro? Labor theft. A risky option considering we know little about them. Leave and take your broken ship with you. Chief, these people have a working warship. We can't even produce steel yet. Is such a bravado necessary? Oh, I can't save beforehand? Bruh. I wish there was an autosave because I want to try all these options out. The painful but sensible choice. We're going to have to fight these people regardless or be their slaves. Leave and take your broken warship with you. I see. Another bunch of fools who think they are at the center of the world and can overcome anything. Allow me to give you a broader perspective. Do your worst.
Federation of Autonomous City-States 13th Fleet. All civilians, evacuate the coastline immediately. This is a warning. I repeat, evacuate the coastline immediately.
F yourself? Wow. Warning shot. Suppressive firepower. I believe this was an adequate showcase. If you still find it difficult to understand, we can provide an effective example. Now try again. What do you say? We get the picture. No need to take things further. Wow. Tan, that should be a clip. My thingy's not working. Oh, we still have to provide this stuff anyway? Oh, what an a-hole. Chat, remind me to sink that vessel. Threat to Raptoria. Wow. That's cool. So for those of you wondering, is there combat in the game? Yes. We have to build coastal batteries eventually to defend against that ship, and then I think we can sink it. Interesting. Interesting, chat. Interesting. So he's going to sit off our coast until we make enough vegetables for them. I hope they all get scurvy. Can't we just seize it? It is our property. It seems to be occupied by criminals and heathens. We'll right the wrongs soon enough, chat. You know what really sucks about this part of this game, though, is that until this number is met, 1,450, every single piece of meat that we produce is going straight to them and not, like, adequately divvied up. So it's kind of annoying. Well, we'll convert to fish then. And mushrooms. Alright, let's cancel brick production for a bit so we can appease these heathens. They're also going to be taking our ingots too, so it's like... Can we not, like, correct the way these things are provided? Yeah, if we could poison the food being sent to the ship, yeah. Investigating the lights. Okay, so there's multiple things to do in this game. So we have to defend against people who are attacking us with warships, and we also have to, like, figure out what's going on with the sun. Which I think the end game thing is to build a bunker, because there's going to be, like, a super powered solar flare coming to Earth that's going to be like a nuclear blast. And I think it's going to kill everything on Earth except for, like, humans if we happen to go under the surface. I don't know. We shall see. Interpreting the lights. We're sure it was a solar flare. What little information we have from a century ago is barely of use to us. All the sources and traces of the current state suggest that a second wave of catastrophe awaits us. We may not have much to lose right now, but this will determine the fate of future generations. Tell me more. We think that our technological assets are too primitive to be affected by such a solar storm. However, we don't know what the impact on the planet, climate cycles, atmospheric structure would be. In short, we can't say how life on Earth will be affected. Once one cannot build a settled life in a community based on good intentions and guesses. Instead, we can try to make sense of what's happening, and we could try to by regularly observing changes in our environment, especially in the atmosphere. We ask you to assemble a task force. All right, let's do it. And of course, now that's going to take our resources too. So what's interesting, Chad, is you know, we're doing a sponsored series on the channel of the campaign, which is on this map as well. And then, like, the 6 hours that I played that, I didn't even encounter this warship at all. So I don't know what triggers that exactly. Right now we're about 2 hours in, but we've been playing so well based on our previous knowledge that it might be one of those, something like skill-based, depending on how many accomplishments you achieve. Maybe then suddenly it sends in the warship for you. But this sucks. They're siphoning all of our resources. There should be a different way to do this, where it pulls from storage or something like that. Because 100% of this stuff goes to them, and so it's creating shortages for us. It's like, can't we do a 90%? Because there's other things we're doing too, like peaceful projects, like this one where we're just providing lumber. But you can't pull from the 2,000 lumber that we have. It has to be fresh, locally sourced. Maybe the outpost you built? I mean, we've explored the whole map on other maps, so... And I don't know where these folks are. I don't think you actually get to see the other nation or whatever. But what's interesting, though, is that I really want to see other situations like that in the other maps. But I want to see other things that could affect us. Like I mentioned, a helicopter would be really cool. Or a tank. Like, it'd be cool if the Tundra brought a tank and the Steppes brought, like, a helicopter or something. It'd be cool. Really cool. Can't wait till we sink that, though. Didn't even have a flag. It was ripped down. Yeah, eventually we can build shore guns. Yep. Yeah, they show that in the trailer. Like, there's trains. They show the destroyer. That's how I knew that was there. And then they show, like, a coastal battery, which is really neat. So we can sink that thing later on. I hope so anyway. That's our plan. We're not going to let them mess with us. Well, that's cool. I mean, of all the times we've played, I'm glad we started over. Starting over was a huge, cool thing we got to see. The steps would have just been more struggle, but that's really interesting. So now, from here on out, we're going to continue this episode, or this, like, playthrough, and we're going to see if we can sink that ship, and or if they'll bring over other ships. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll bring a whole fleet. The end goal is to try to get to a tier called Cold Steel, and then eventually start researching weapons, heavy weapons. So small arms aren't going to do nothing against a ship. Okay. Gonna keep building watchtowers and try to bring in more people. We need to rally against that ship. So we need to produce glass next and bronze. We'll figure that out later. Okay, we're almost done with the... God, they're starving our people. Imagine using the last of this fuel that's left in the world to feed this beast. I know, but that's what humanity will do if that comes. Glory and bravado and grandeur and war will be always maintained. That those will come first. Those are more important than doing what's right. We've proven that time and time again. Endless sacrifice is the top priority. Okay, let's build another watchtower here. Oh, we're missing it. Iron, of course. I guess we're going to go to war with whatever nation that is. But then again, they might come back for some other reason and maybe accidentally have a communication mishap and we could take that vessel or something. Okay, so we need just meat now and they'll go away. And we're at 60% production because everybody's sad about the warship. Yeah, low morale. Wow, it dropped. It went from like 50 or 60 to 4. What, are you guys gonna rebel? Like, what do you want me to do? I can't control a warship. Do they actually have any more shells? Probably. Oh, good. Groups of immigrants are starting to arrive. Let's work on food production. Oh, change that recipe to mushroom. And change this one to vegetable. Cool, now we're making a little bit of everything. Alright, these guys should be on their way. That warship is going to be leaving soon. They're just sitting there idling. Oof, look at all the things that could be there. Wait, there's one more resource here that they've marked at 0. What could that be? Mushroom, fish, meat. Apparently there's a 4th one? Unless that's a glitch and there's not supposed to be more than that. Alright, they're about to leave. Marios, thank you very much for the Raptor Egg membership. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna build... Wait, these have roads next to them. That one literally has a road right there. There, now we'll produce more water. Okay, all good. We want to keep building watchtowers to bring in more settlers. And then we'll improve those as we get more people. I think we're going to have to switch to veg... what do we got for vegetables? Oh, 1,500? We're good. We'll switch to that for a while. Let the other numbers pick up a little bit. Alright, good. They're about to leave. Let's save just beforehand. Yeah, I wonder if we could take this ship too, but they probably have a rather powerful navy, or these guys are delusional. That little green box will probably be fixed. I think that's just supposed to show the wake of the boat. You know, the water going around it. That'll probably be fixed at release, I'd imagine. Ah, left without saying a word. I feel like they'll be back. I mean, I've seen artillery guns that we can build, so certainly will be interesting to see what happens. All right, let's change our recipe now to sand. Oh, we got to research that. Actually, let's switch to making bricks instead. Wow, they left. They'll be back, though. Okay, we'll have him go west, south, and then east, and then we'll have her go south and then west. This reminds me of Farthest Frontier. Is this better? I mean, you know, it's a different game. Farthest Frontier is good too, though. We like that. Could you move your settlement more inland? I feel like no matter where we build, they're just gonna come over. Well, actually, the main building, like the HQ, we start with that right where it is, so we can't really make adjustments to that. All right, now we want to do more research again. So we'll need bricks. So we got to research stable roots to then research glass to then research expansion. Okay, so we got to research glass making first, and then we'll make bronze ingots after that, after the glass is taken care of. Raptor, I've often heard that icy is the easiest word to spell. Looking at it, I-C-Y. Yeah. Teehee. You are funny. Man. Alright, pumping out lots of tools. Cool. Okay, how are we doing on, like, vegetables? Okay, maintenance complete. Cool. Expansion. Ah, sustainability. Yeah, now we gotta start paying a maintenance tax. Alright, so let's do 2 vegetable, 2 meat. I'm gonna leave that one to mushroom. They're out of season, but we'll just wait till spring. It's almost here anyway. Alright, well, what do we got? What do we got? Let's go north and then south. Build those watchtowers, baby. Pushing right on through lunch. We'll have a video drop it on the channel in just a little bit. More infection-free zone. And then I have some shenanigans to attend to. So we'll see what happens in our midday and PM streams. We'll see. So crop rotation should be next with more tools. Wow, we're like, within one episode, we're getting caught up to where we did in several of our previous streams. Like, knowing is half the battle. We're kicking ass. And what was the, oh, we need 48 tools, 48. 104. Okay, the great news here is that our attractiveness is at 92. So there's a huge demand for people coming into the city. I feel like we must have homelessness, right? We only have homes for 80. Wait, is that a factor? Housing, -8. Yeah, okay. So we do need more homes. So let's just build a couple of those. Let's build another block. That'll increase that by, what, 40? That's good. I was focused on not getting destroyed by a destroyer, so that's probably a good thing that we were a little distracted. Absolute thieves. Wait, I don't want to recall the guy. Can I not abort that? Oh, that's so dumb. There should be a way where you can reroute people. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. Okay, we're out of iron. So we'll add some people to that. So now we got to find out where we've got some iron mines and either increase that or actually do some mining. Or just slow down on our production. Was there another mine up here? There is. And that's maxed out too. So we'll need to actually make a mine. Can we do that yet? Basic mine is still locked. No, I skipped it. Yeah, we'll research it. We probably didn't have the bricks before. And now we're going to need the clay. Okay, well, we research that. We'll try to mine a bunch of clay. Then we'll... The thing with the mine, too, is that we have to build the mine, and then we have to build mine shafts, which mean that we have to provide them with bricks and other things, so we'll need that. So, production of steel, iron. Is there more we can build to gather? We just need iron. Some there, but we're already mining it. Oh, there's some here. Alright, so we'll build that and then put some people to work in that facility. And then that'll increase our mining. We'll be able to get more tools for quite some time. Lots of iron ingots that we have, though, so at least that's not going to be a problem. Got to keep those rookie numbers up. Rookie numbers. Good times, man. Let's see. Rookie numbers, yeah, brother, yeah. Alright, chat. Well, this was an excellent day for this game. With the destroyer coming back, possibly for more, we now have a goal to possibly destroy the destroyer before it destroys us. And that'll be interesting. What an interesting post-apocalyptic game. Again, this one comes out on the 18th of January into early access. We will be playing this a lot more on the channel, so... And this is the best city we've ever built, so we're definitely continuing with this, for sure. Anyway... we're going to come on back for some more streams a little bit later, but let's go now to a video premiering on the channel. There's the link for it right there in the chat. One that you guys have thoroughly enjoyed, another survival city builder, gathering weapons, ammo, fuel, wood, metal, and more to make weapons and much more. So make sure you guys stay here in the chat, or more importantly, click or tap that link, because YouTube likely will not send you over here and you'll just be sent to I don't know, a Fortnite or a Roblox stream. So click or tap that link or hopefully YouTube will live redirect you to a video going live right now on the channel, and I'll hopefully be back later today for some more streams, and I'll see you all in a little bit. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all very soon.